That's what I mean. You're not an interior designer. You design experiences.
Yes.
So what's the difference?
What is the difference? That, you're dealing with, it's multidisciplinary. So you're dealing with a whole load of different elements that need to come together. It's not just the spatial arrangement. It's not just the materiality, the color, the look and feel, the size of the table, the size of the chair, which is what an architect or an interior designer would deal with traditionally. You need to encompass the whole sensorial experience from beginning to end. What is the smell? What is the sound? What is the ambience? What are the lighting levels? How does the menu look like? How does it feel like when you lift it? How does it cover your face or not cover your face when you lift it up to read it? Do you still see the person opposite you? So it's I guess the closest to something like that would be designing a theater set or a film set, where you have to take all these different, it's audiovisual, it's not just materials, you need to take all these different elements and compose them. So I was talking to my team yesterday, interestingly, we went out for some research, and then I sat with them and I said, have you guys been to the River Café? And they're all young, they're under 30, and they were like, no. We looked at it in pictures, but we don't see why we should go. And this is how restaurants were designed in the 90s. I mean, I love the River Café. It's designed by an architect. It's got a very strong architectural language, which is, I absolutely love it for that. But there is a new audience.
But you have to be able to appreciate that, let's say.
Sorry?
But you have to be able to appreciate that, let's say.
Yes, exactly. And also there is a new audience that will not find that at all attractive in many ways, and this is partly why the world has changed. The world of restaurants has changed, and this audience is looking for a much richer experience. It's not just about the space and how great it looks and how beautifully laid out the tables are. It's about the whole, what is the story? Where am I going to be transported to? And I think
that's a great word.
And I think one of the people who've captured this the best in the industry on a casual level basis is probably Dishoom, and I think Dishoom's success is because, in my opinion, they do great food, great service. That's a given. Everybody has to do great food, great service. You can't exist without that. That's a given. But they actually transport you. It feels like a cultural experience. You go in and you feel like, it sounds like you've gone to the theater. You've learned something. You felt engaged. Your senses were all tingled with on all levels. There's an interesting smell. Alan Yao used to do that. You would go to a busaba and there would be these little incense sticks and the lighting was different. It transported you. And I think this has now progressed to a point where it's getting perfected more and more and more on a daily practice, because everybody has been suddenly asked to raise their game.